Because it's so rare, right, that like people give you like so elaborate like words of affirmation, right? So that's why it feels like, oh, what do they want from me? Oh, I really enjoy your presence at the party. I just like really like your vibe. Then I was like,
very flirty.
then I was like, what do they want? Like, do they want like a piece of me? Like,
Okay. I wouldn't do
and welcome back to another episode of
Ownself Pandai Pandai.
And it's really exciting because this episode is going to be released on Christmas Eve. So,
Merry Christmas. Look at the Christmas.
Look at the Christmas tree.
both of them are Christmas trees
I have
today.
the tree
And
now.
look at my ugly Christmas sweater.
The ugly
It's
is
very cute.
Yeah, it's damn
What
cute.
does it say? What does it say?
I don't actually know. What did it say?
Take it slow in the snow.
There we go. Take it slow in the snow. If there's no snow, go
If
fast.
we have flirts,
Okay.
But hey, you know what, guys? Christmas is one of the seasons, right, where the 5 love languages actually will show up the most. Because we're going out, we're getting gifts, we're talking to people, we're like in this this joyous mood where you're like, hi everyone, you look so nice today, look at your sweater. So there's
Joyous mood.
Yeah, there's a lot of love languages that show up that we actually don't realize, you know. So we're going to be talking about love languages today. Alright guys, before we move on with the episode, just make sure that you like, subscribe and do all the nice things for us because just one small click will really help us a long way. So do that now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back to the podcast.
What's a love language?
I was going to ask you that.
Oh.
What is a love
You
language?
know, this is my favorite question to ask whenever I meet someone first, you know. Like, is that MBTI or love language? So love language is like
He's so excited to look
how
at that.
they, I love this topic.
Images psychology, ma.
No, do you all know, right? Love language, right, got 2 kinds. It's either it's how you receive or express love to people.
Wow.
So
okay,
Joe,
Those are
how-
2 kinds.
How do you receive love?
Receive,
He's still single, guys.
Okay, we don't need to put it out every episode lah. I think
every episode we need to
I
say.
don't
Yeah,
think they
shut
need to
up,
do
shut
every
up.
episode. Okay,
Hey, we still need that 1,000 likes.
okay, how I receive love would be okay. I think it's quite similar for both, like receiving and giving. I would say it's quality time and acts of service. I think giving is more of acts of service. Receiving is more of quality time.
But to answer your question, Caleb, what love languages is, or where it comes from, is from this guy called Dr. Gary Chapman.
Wow, so
Back in the 90s, he
Wow.
wrote a book explaining that people feel love in different ways.
Uh-huh.
And so there are 5 different categories that people feel loved or genuinely receive.
So how they
love.
sense love, how
Yeah,
they feel love.
Yes, and also like what Josiah mentioned, there's also a typical way your default way you actually give and show love. Yeah, so there's a give and take. So that's what love languages are. So you mentioned yours is what? Acts of service and
there's quality time, which is like time you spend with people. Acts of service is like what your actions, what you do for people. There's words of affirmation, which is speaking out whatever you say or what people say about you. That's words. There's physical touch, which I will not do.
obviously not yours.
And lastly, gifts, physical like presence.
Okay.
So what
So what's
are your
yours?
love languages?
Okay, based on what you think.
I think, right, first one is physical touch.
Oh.
And then second one is, I think it's acts of service.
So you receive. Or you give.
Not to say receive, but I feel love. I
When
feel
you-
love when people do things for me.
So receiving.
And
yeah.
then I give love best way with physical support.
touch. Just say
Yeah,
touch.
yeah,
Don't
touch,
try and avoid the word.
touch.
Oh, so see,
Yeah.
that's interesting. So it means you're saying that you feel love when people do things for you, but you actually show love by touching.
Yeah, but I think
So it
to
can
me,
sound
I
funny,
think,
sorry,
but
but-
to me, I think it's interchangeable lah. To an
Ah.
extent.
But these are your top 2 lah.
Yeah.
When I was younger, right, I would say like physical touch is my top, cannot fight one.
Oh.
But I feel like as time went by and I grow older, life gets really busy. I feel like quality time is now more important
Yeah, that's
to me.
true.
Yeah, I still of course if I really like miss someone, I'll go and like hug my girlfriends and stuff like that. But most of the time I would want to show and build relationships by spending time with them.
Yeah, I think like what you
So I show and
mentioned, you value it very differently when you grow older.
Yeah.
But last time when you're kids, you love gifts. Who doesn't
Yeah,
love gifts?
yeah.
But then when you grow older, then you realize that you mentioned like quality time is something that is more rare. Then you start to realize, actually maybe when someone spends time with you spends time with you,
Correct.
then you feel love.
Correct.
I think it comes also with now your values, what you value changed, right?
Yeah.
In terms of time becomes such a precious commodity and such a precious resource that now giving it away is like, I could be alone resting at home, but I'm spending time with you.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to talk about love languages today during Christmas or Christmas Eve, right? Because I feel like Christmas actually brings out expectations from people when, because you're constantly planning to meet your friends. Like, hey, holiday now, you want to go and have a meal. Let's get everyone together. Let's get all the secondary school people together. Whatever, right? And it brings out everyone's expectations. But you expect to feel loved by the people around you, but sometimes your expectations don't get met in one way or another. So let's talk about each of them as we go on, okay? So the first one, let's talk about words of affirmation.
Oh.
Why never say my sweater nice today? Why?
I'm not a words guy, lor.
So you don't give and you don't take. But you see, I feel like you don't really
You don't
know.
give and don't take.
No, I really feel like with words of affirmation, right? People treat this like a mind reading game. Like it's the feeling of I'm so close to you, or like we're friends, or we've been friends for so long. Why you don't know that I need all these words? Why you don't know what to say to me? And then this like mind or this mental game of like, no, I don't want to tell them, no, because if they know, they should say it.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like that sometimes with your friends?
But I don't know whether it's like a guy thing or like an Asian thing where like we just don't use our words as much. Like I feel like I'm more like, hey, you look beautiful today, mate. Like,
okay, yeah,
but then it's just be like, hey, how are you? Hey, nice one.
That's true.
Then you just brush it off.
He looks
but
like
it's
he's
not,
thinking a lot.
It's not as prevalent as compared to like Westerners. But then,
mix a
I don't know
lot.
whether it's Western thing or a guy thing. Guy also is more like bro. But girls will be like, hey, that pretty sia, your dress.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I feel
So I don't know whether that is, maybe I'm being stereotypical, but I think that there is that aspect to it.
Stereotypical is crazy.
What do you think?
No, I think in general, right, words of affirmation, I think in the Asian context, in our context, day-to-day life, right, words of affirmation doesn't come very often.
So he
It's
agrees
like-
with me.
Yeah. Same, agree with what you say. But it comes out in different forms. It's like, instead of being very direct to the point, right, it comes out with, how parents say, or if they like worry about you, they ask you, have you eaten? Or how do they say I love you? They cut vegetables for you, or vegetables, fruits for you, not vegetables.
Yeah, but see, that's
correct.
not. So then
Correct.
their love language then isn't words lah. It is
Yeah,
something else,
correct.
is acts
But
of service.
but
essentially.
it comes out in different forms, right? They try to do words of affirmation. I think in the Asian context, it generally doesn't come out as what we perceive it in the Western world. Like Western world is always like they give out compliments very easily. But I think in our context, it is not as, we are not as loose with compliments. And
So
not
you
as
mean
loose.
if your friends basically, or you are talking, because you said you like to ask your new person in the beginning, right? And then you say, oh yeah, words of affirmation are my how I receive love, I feel loved. Then how? What are you gonna say to them? If
don't
this
know
is not
eh.
something that you easily do, then how?
I wouldn't generally compliment my friend. I think
No, but you
about
see,
it.
actually, but here's the thing. Words of affirmation does not mean I compliment
Correct,
you only.
correct. Yeah.
It can be, hey, you can do it lah, don't worry. Is this kind of thing, that's also considered words of affirmation.
okay.
Oh, thank you for that. I saw that you went to take up a chair for me.
I wouldn't
or
say
whatever.
that.
You won't say thank you to someone?
No, I would say thank you, but I wouldn't be like, thank you for... No, thank you is like such a normal thing, but I wouldn't be like,
Would say please
thank you
also?
for taking your time to come up with me. Like
Okay, no lah, that's a bit long.
yeah, but
like,
generally...
or like, thanks for your time, bro. Easy, no one's asking you to be so formal.
Okay lah,
like,
I-
thank you for your time.
I
It's like,
would
"Hey, thanks
lah. Yeah, okay.
If
guess.
I send you if I send you a text, is it considered like words of affirmation?
Yeah.
Depends what you say, right?
No, but like in general, like, oh, happy birthday. Or like, for example, my friend, right? They're having a birthday. It's like, happy birthday, I'm so proud of you.
yeah,
I'm so
that's-
proud of what you have done this.
For
Is that
sure.
words of affirmation?
Yes.
Ah.
Because some people will just stop at happy birthday. You're old now. That kind of thing. But if you're like, hey, you've done so much with your year. I hope you're proud of yourself because I am. Happy birthday. Enjoy yourself. I think that's considered words of affirmation as well. We don't need to overthink like, oh, I need to think them long because this person is words of affirmation. So I must say all the nice things. How? I don't think that's considered, no?
Oh, but I think so in that case, right? This from personal experience, right? I take damn long to text people happy birthday, right?
Why ah?
Because I feel like every time I have to text them happy birthday, I have to write something very long.
You have to.
I have to, or like I only type it if like it's a PM. Like I personal
direct,
message to
yeah.
them. I don't send it into like the main friend
yeah,
groups
of
when they
course.
say,
Yeah,
oh my god, happy
yeah.
birthday,
Oh,
happy birthday,
yeah,
happy
yeah,
birthday. I rarely do that because I realized that if I really wanted to wish somebody happy birthday, I would do it like
Personally?
Yeah, very personal, and like because I have a friend that like he had like the worst year ever. In not to say worst year lah, but one of the more challenging years of his life. And I think when I wished him happy birthday, I really just wanted to hone in on like, I'm very proud of you.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Because I think when it's just like a brief happy birthday, right, then it feels like it doesn't have that heartfelt.
It's very impersonal.
Yeah, but also on the other hand, it also comes to a point where it's like just, oh, I thought about you, happy birthday.
Yeah. But do you feel like, given that our circumstance and given that our culture is not very word heavy or compliment heavy, so when someone does say it to you, you're like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think it's more
That's very
meaningful.
rare.
Yeah.
On the contrary, right, sometimes you find it very like, why you say that
What
to
do you
me?
want from me?
Hey, what you want? You flirting with me?
Okay,
Yeah,
So
right.
Let's get into that. Just one. I know we've done a whole episode on this before, but have you guys ever received any like very friendly, very genuinely, I'm just a friend, I give you a compliment like, hey, thanks for the whatever you bought, or like, thanks for, coming out with me. And you feel like, hey, why this person like, are you just trying to flirt with me?
I think because it's so rare, right, that like people give you like so elaborate like words of affirmation, right? So that's why it feels like, oh, what do they want from me? Kind of. It's like, do they want? Are they interested? What's going on?
Has there been a moment like did someone say something to you, and what did they say?
Oh, I'll be like, oh, thank you.
No, what did they say? Not what did you say.
What did they say? It's like, oh, I really enjoy your presence at the party. I just like really like your vibe. Then I was like,
That's not very flirty.
then I was like, no. I think it came from a nice place, like a genuinely like, oh, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for being the life of a party. But for me, right, it felt like, what do they want? Like, do they want like a piece of me? Like,
You have
Okay. I wouldn't think
a bit full of yourself, but okay.
I think from like my personal experience, probably not to the extent of flirty, but something like that would be like when they mentioned like when they text you after like a dinner, they're like, oh, thanks for taking out time to spend with me. Then I'll be like, oh.
And these are usually opposite gender lah.
Yes. I think guys like texting that a bit weird. Is it weird? Is it weird if a guy texts you that?
I'm proud of you, bro.
No, it's not proud. It's like, yeah, that's okay.
That's
but like
considered.
you go dinner, then they're like, thanks for having dinner with me, bro. And I'm like,
Thanks for taking
to
time
me it's
out,
okay
bro.
lah. It depends how close you are. Yeah,
and
who
who
it
it
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like
You?
for me, it's very common leh. I feel like I have a circle or community of people who are very big on like words and how much power words hold. And so we generally try to like encourage someone else. Even if we're not that close, if I see them having a really nice pair of shoes, like, hey, your shoes so cute. Oh, thank you. And then just walk away, Like, I feel like that's something I want to cultivate also as a person. Like, sometimes in the lift, I see someone like, usually in the lift, you just walk in, like, you're using your phone a bit, like, whatever, you go about your day. So a bit gloomy. Then I'll just do a like, oh, what a nice top. And then they, oh, thanks. But they do the, oh, thanks.
It's the old question with the exclamation.
Yeah.
Oh!
No, but I feel like it's also how I respond to that. Oh, if I go on and like, oh yeah, then it's a bit much.
Yeah.
But if it's like a welcome, then you just do your thing. I feel like it can make it very normal.
Very
But I feel
nice,
like it's
yeah,
something that we
yeah.
really do start doing, whether the person receives love that way or not. It's something that's really nice
That's
to
true.
see and hear. I would love someone
Yeah.
every day, like randomly, nice shoes, nice hair, nice nails, nice whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you feel so good about yourself from a stranger who doesn't owe you anything.
Yeah.
I think that, but this comes to a very interesting thing, right? Where sometimes I go for events, right? And I think Kim, you also go for events sometimes. And words of affirmation,
Joe, you also go for
Joe, sorry, Joe, they go for events,
okay.
And like strangers that have not met, and like if you have not met, the easiest way to start a conversation is to say like, oh, where do you get your dress? It's so nice, so pretty.
Conversation
So
starter.
do you think that words of affirmation is also like just adopted into in the corporate sense as small talk?
I don't see why it's a problem though, unless you are, because it's just small talk, right? It opens a conversation. But I would hope that people do it genuinely lah.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, of course, there are gonna be people who do it as a strategy,
Correct.
but I mean, why not? Unless, like you said, they want something from you, then
Correct.
it's a bit like sus lah. But I think to wrap this up, right, at the end of the day, words really do matter. They hold a lot of power. And a simple I appreciate you or like thanks for today really can solve what 3 hours of like overthinking cannot solve. So
Yep.
I think that's words lah. Words are nice to hear sometimes. Okay, so then let's go into acts of service. Acts of service sounds so amazing and so beautiful. I mean, we were just saying how our Mr. Behind the Scenes is confirmed acts of service. He's like running around like a mouse. What is that?
Headless chicken.
Headless chicken.
But that's a bad
that's
connotation.
Bad,
Yeah.
He just runs around now, okay? But it sounds so nice and amazing until someone starts doing things with like a silent like martyr energy, you know?
What is
like,
martyr energy?
martyr-
I do
M-A-
this for you.
Yeah,
Why you don't want to do this for
M-A-R-T-Y-R.
me?
Very like very
Hidden intentions.
calculative. They calculative.
But it's
Yeah.
more of like, not so much calculative. It's more of like, why are you not appreciating what I'm doing? I'm like,
For you, yeah.
I'm doing so much for you already. Why you don't want to do
Yeah.
anything for me?
No, but and
Yeah.
sometimes I think of that, right? And it feels like, say for example, you're an acts of service guy, but I am maybe a quality time kind of girl. And so if I know that you are acts of service, so I do a lot of acts of service, but maybe you don't know that I'm a quality time person. So then it's mismatched.
Yeah.
Correct,
you know?
correct. Expectations are not
Correct,
aligned.
And so let's say in a Christmas party, right? The host is like just running around, getting everything ready because maybe that's how they give and how they feel like they want you to be loved. But then maybe how they receive is like, hey, thanks. Words like, hey, thanks, your house looks beautiful. Like, I see your effort, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. But they don't receive it because maybe our culture don't have.
Yeah.
So then there's a mismatch, right? Even in something like this. But that being said, are you guys caretakers or do you like being cared for?
Oh, are you a provider or are you a providee?
So what are you?
I like to think that I'm a provider. I like to think.
Provider doesn't mean you. It sounds so formal.
Giving.
You like to give lah.
Because
You don't like
I
to
think
receive.
it's easier to give. I think it's just something that I've grown up. I don't like to ask for help and I don't like to receive help. I think it's just something that's internalized trauma. But I think in general, I don't like the feeling that I need to reach out for help. So generally, I like to help others.
But
in
I thought
that
you
sense.
always say you got like but community lah, your safe space
I
lah.
do,
can
but
reach
you
out
know,
to
it's
them
like
lah.
those kind of things where you say, but then like personally, it's very hard for me to take that first step.
Means they will ask you for help, but they, you see, his friends. Y'all better
Do
watch
better.
out. Do better. Better ask
better.
him whether he needs help.
All good. And my answer to that is always all good. Because I think to me, it's also when I ask for help, it's burdening other people's with my own burdens.
Oh, that is not a good mindset to have.
Yeah, correct.
Be toxic to yourself.
Correct. Internally very toxic.
Have to
But,
detox.
that's why we have this to untoxify the toxic.
Oh.
Are you gonna take your own advice?
Yeah.
And our advice?
Yeah. I'll listen back to recording
This-
and I will like internalize it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think there's different seasons for being more of a giver, more of a receiver. Like maybe you are going through more of a happy season or like things are going better for you, I feel. Then maybe you are in a good place to, give more to people around you. But then maybe there are of course certain times where, you're breaking down, you're going through a lot, then that is when you want to receive more. Of course, it's tougher. I mean, if you can give during that period, it would be good. But it's tougher to just devote that energy to, give, to like do things for other people.
Yeah.
So maybe that's when your friends should know and recognize that,
Yeah.
and that's when they go in and support you, not sit there and be alone.
No lah,
and
I like
internalize.
to think that I hide my difficulty
Yeah, that's why
very
you keep
well.
hiding
Yeah,
it.
my
Hands.
masking is very good.
You shouldn't be masking it.
Why?
Then your friends who cannot reach out to you, then
Two
you
hands
will
to clap,
always
bro.
Yeah.
But then like very kesian, they have a lot of things going
You
on
even
already.
more
Then
kesian.
my burden become theirs.
Josiah is obviously
Yeah.
very affected.
He very triggered.
Yeah, you cannot
your,
be like that.
Your ick, your
Don't be a
personal ick.
difficult, don't be a difficult friend.
Maybe you need, so it's blaming you.
I am difficult for not asking help.
Maybe you need to ask him and like ask about him more often,
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
side.
we will,
PM
we
him,
will.
hey bro, you okay or not?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, for me, I feel like I like to think that I'm a caretaker.
Provider, huh?
I don't like to say I provide for you, like I got some, it feels I'm better than you and so I can give more. But it's more of, even with the little I have, I would like to care for other people. It doesn't need to be financial, ma.
Yeah.
It can be like just with time. It
Yeah.
can just be like knowing maybe the last time we had a conversation, you were struggling with something and just reaching out and say, hey, I'm caring. I'm thinking about you and I want to ask about it. So I don't really need to bring them out for dinner, but like it's making them feel like I remember them, I guess. But talking about just receiving love, and maybe we ask Josiah because this is your love language. Okay. What is a chore to you that when other people do for you, you're like, oh, thank you so much?
I think the simple stuff like chores at home. For example, like if I say family.
Okay, but I'm not gonna be at your house, so maybe let's make
what
it
kind
more
of other
generic.
things?
I'm not saying chores in house chores, but what is frustrating to you?
That is like things that are boring, things that are very menial to me.
Okay.
But I also think that like for me, like driving someone would be something that maybe to me is a chore. But I think that's how I can express.
You don't like to drive?
No, but you know
Driving
when
someone,
when people fetch you.
Oh, I scared. When somebody else drives me, right, I'm very scared.
I think that was
I'll
your friends driving.
I'll hold on to the handlebar.
I think you have some trust issues.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Your friends.
You're very sad leh.
Sometimes.
We need to talk about this later.
Yeah, we can unpack another day.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, when it's like driving, or like when they go out of the way to do something for you, that's when I'm like, so nice. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So don't hold his face. Hold the steering wheel.
Maybe, yeah.
You, Caleb?
For me, if you buy food for me, right, it's one of the greatest acts of service you can ever do.
But what if I buy something they don't like? It doesn't matter what I buy
eat
for
a
you.
lot of food. So generally, because for me, food has never been about, if it's somebody that sends it over to me, it's not about the taste, it's about the intentions. And for example, you go out eat with friends also, right? It's about that quality time that I spend with them and not so much the food.
Hey,
So
but
I'm
do you
okay with
think giving you food is a gift or is it an act of service?
I was thinking that. I was going to ask that.
I think give me food, it's a combination of both. But for me, it's act of service.
To me,
Because
right,
It's more fun to go and buy
you're
food, is it?
choosing what to eat, so hard Damn hard.
first world problems.
Very hard, yeah.
I always think that gifts and people talk about gifts and acts of service, right? To me, it's so linked. That's why I cannot really understand gifts as a separate love language because I feel it's so tied into acts of service. Like people will say gifts is like, for example, they go overseas, they think of you, then they bought this, then they bought this. Then to me, that's like they go off their way to buy it and bring it back for you. Isn't that considered acts of service?
I feel like acts of service is more like I know that you, like say I have a drink right here, right, and then got water stain. Then before I ask or before I like, oh, where's the tissue paper? Someone already, hey, tissue paper, I clean for you. Is that kind? It's not necessarily like I go out of my way to go and buy something. I feel like gifts is really like I remember what you like. I remember that we had this conversation about matcha before. You mentioned coffee
It's a thoughtfulness.
before.
It's a thoughtfulness that they
and
put into the
intentionality.
acts that they
Correct.
do.
I feel I feel service is very much like I serve you, like matcha, you better than me like that. But I don't mind. I do it for you. But for gift is more a product, like something that I'm purchasing to give to you. I feel do you think that being overly helpful can accidentally make a partner feel incompetent? Okay, don't have to be partner, can be friends also, whatever. But if we've already determined that acts of service is helping someone with something, doing something for them, maybe mopping the floor for them, cleaning the table for them, I don't know, setting up the camera and the mic for them, do you think that it might make them feel incompetent? Especially if you do it too much.
I think they're just insecure.
Whoa,
Interesting.
who is insecure? The one who is...
The one who felt it
Okay.
like they're incompetent. But I think generally when it comes to relationship, I think we covered it before. It takes communication and setting expectations. But if the other side, there's this expectation that, oh, I want to do some of the things that you are doing because if not, I feel incompetent, right? Then you need to talk about some things like deeper things because there might be other issues that are causing them to feel incompetent. Because I think that if personally, because I feel I appreciate people doing things for me, acts of service, right? If you do it for me, I'm so much grateful because it's all the minuscule tasks that you have done for me and I can do bigger things and then I can also then give you love in that way as well. So then in that way, I don't think it's about incompetence. It's more about insecurities.
True, fair enough. It's very interesting also because if I'm thinking, as you were talking, I was thinking about this age-old example of that women, and I say women because it is a very woman-focused topic, where we always say, our partners don't help us with our mental load. we ask them to throw the trash, they throw the trash, but they don't line the bin. Then I must ask them to line the bin again. So they're not really not saying mok. They're not thinking, you know? And I feel like it has a little bit to do with this in terms of acts of service, because that is it doesn't feel genuine. It feels like the thing that they have done for me is not intentional. It's only because I ask you. Then I ask you to do A, you do A, but I don't think of everything else I need that follows after that task. Replace the bin lining lah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, whatever else that could be. So it's really interesting because then you start keeping score.
Yeah.
Or like the other party was like, what the heck? I helped you already, what?
Yeah.
Then they also keep score like, I help you, then you go help me or not? You go help me unload the car for the heavy groceries, for example. And so then it starts like there's this tab that couples have.
It's like, no, but you done this for me already, ma.
Yeah.
No, but you also do this, ma.
Yeah.
Then I think it becomes like, it becomes, instead of communicating like, oh, there's this something that I don't like about what you have done, it becomes more of, I don't like you. Like, I don't like you as a... Yeah, it attacks the character instead of the actual thing that you're unhappy about.
I think it more of like diminishes the act of service itself. Like, it makes it seem very surface, very like, I do this for you. Yeah. So it's not, it's more of that lah, I feel.
So if we kind of go on a little bit of a tangent, it's not in terms of this topic in general, it's not so much the mental load and everything. It's when we talk about acts of service, it's appreciating the act itself, and whatever else that comes outside of this, both parties need to acknowledge that, okay, the guy will acknowledge that, yes, maybe I could think forward a little bit, and for the girl, it's also to understand that maybe the guys they're just not wired this way. You want something, I do for you, you tell me. So I think it's that, like you said, communication is such an important thing. So hopefully helping someone
reline the bin
doesn't turn into an argument, but helping someone isn't love if it starts to feel like a chore, I feel, especially in a relationship, right? I don't know, maybe you just say that it starts from, I really just want to help you. And then that person maybe fight or argue or keep score or like, you know, and it becomes like, oh man, now I already set a precedent, then I need to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So you feel obligated to do it now. So do what you can, please, joyfully, and don't make it a chore and not because like you're guilted into it.
I think most importantly is expressing your gratitude and appreciation for when someone does it for you.
Yeah.
Then I think even at like
Words of affirmation.
is that maybe lah? I think people want, even if she's like, see, I knew it. Yeah, I think when the person who does it feels appreciated, then they won't feel like it's obligation for them.
Yeah.
It won't feel like a chore. As much as it might be to them. Then when you say like, oh, I actually appreciate it, then yeah. Okay lah. I'll do it again. Yeah.
You get a shot of dopamine.
Yeah, but when you don't, then they start to be like, actually, I do this like 10 times already. She's like, don't even care. Then that's when they start to have that
you
toxic.
do 10 times already, then after that, she still nag me at something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just adds on, right?
Yeah,
So then just now we talked about gifts, like buying you food. Is it considered acts of service or is it considered gifting? So let's talk about gifting now, right? So what's the most hilarious or confusing or very questionable gift that you've received out of good intention from the other person, but it's like why you give me for? Why? I don't understand this. I don't understand this present.
You know, when people give, that for sometimes giveaways or like gift exchange, and then there's like a limit to whatever you need to.
Yeah.
Like there's the limit for the budget of the gift.
The
then
minimum,
sometimes it's like,
you mean, not
correct.
the limit. The minimum.
Yeah, budget lah, the budget for a gift.
Okay.
So it's usually like 50, 100. And usually when it's 50, it's like just enough to get you like the travel kit of like shampoos.
Bodies.
But the first thing I would think is that, why are you giving me this? You think I don't have shampoo? You think I smelly?
I love that.
You think I smelly?
So practical. I love practical gifts.
No, but that's the blind gifts lah.
Yeah.
Then they're not thinking of you lah. They're just thinking of what's easiest
Yeah.
lah.
Oh, check. You didn't say also it's directed one. You just say give ma.
Okay lah. Can. Sure.
Okay, I have a funny story about this, but this one is more of me giving. So I was the one who gave a bad gift. We had like a Secret Santa last year. Then I got this person, my friend, and then I'm not very, very close to her. So then I asked her closest friend like what he thinks she likes lah. Then he told me, she likes to read. She likes this book. Then I was like, oh, okay, sure. But then to me, she never struck me as someone who likes to read. So then I was like, okay. Then I just bought the book. Then I gave her. Then we opened Secret Santa, and then when she opened the gift, right? Then she looked at everyone. She's like, what did I get? When she I remember she didn't
Why
know.
got book?
Yeah, she didn't know it was a book. She's like, Why did I
Is it
get
the
a
wrong
book?
person?
So it was no, my friend just gave me wrong information. So then every time we talk about like Secret Santa, we talk about Christmas, she'd be like, "Oh, the book that I got." And
Did she read it?
She hasn't read it. I don't know whether she opened the packaging or not. But so I'm the guy who gave a terrible gift.
Oh.
Yeah.
I received once, like, I think they were just trying to be funny, honestly. But it was more erring on the questionable side of things, not really funny. Everyone opened their gifts. Wow, so nice scented candle lah. Open like, wow, nice, the aroma reed stick. So very adulty things. Like, wow, so nice. Or like a very nice book on friends over 50. Over 50, but this is the older group lah. Okay. So how to make friends in your later age, that kind of thing. So it's all like, wow, nice presents. Like, hey, I want that. Hey, I want that. You know, I got a Secret Santa not secret. Those blind gifts exchange. So just put under the tree, right? You just pick the number. You know, I got the box was quite big, so I was like, okay, take this one. The box inside, they go and put the box in the box, which is never mind. That doesn't matter. It became, a toilet bowl. You put the inflatable thing around your toilet bowl. You put water and then you put the fish inside, and then it's the magnetic rod so that you can fish while pooping.
What is this? I've never heard of this before. But this sounds like a sick gift.
Why is it so fun?
Yeah.
It sounds
Sorry,
so
you have
fun.
to understand that this is in comparison to aroma sticks, candles.
Oh, okay.
Essential oils.
Essential oils.
It's I think because it wasn't very practical. That's why you felt like it was like, what the heck? It caught you off guard.
It just felt so from like, wow to, huh?
Hey, but I think it's hilarious.
No, in fact,
weh.
everyone, no. I exchanged it with someone else.
Oh.
Like, everyone was laughing, but I was just sitting there, I was so confused, like, who in the right mind will buy this? And everyone's around my age, I'm like, but this person must be super like, either super last minute, or maybe they received it from someone else and then just went to the last minute put inside. Serious. So anyway, but
Or maybe they found it funny.
yeah, so they found it funny. I never found out who it was. So
Hey,
whoever
guys
it is, if you did it, thank you. I
You
guess
guys don't
never
debrief
use it.
after the gift exchange.
No Maybe the guy embarrassed.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a guy also, by the way.
Whoa.
Wait, why is it a guy? Can be a girl also.
I don't think so. Welcome to Pandai or
Pandai Pandai. Wow, Kung Fu fighting, yeah.
Okay, today for intermission, the objective is that one host will be wearing noise-cancelling headphones and listening to loud music, while another host gives them an over-the-top, ridiculous compliment.
OTT, must be over the top.
The host wearing headphones must guess what the compliment is.
Oh, so must be short one lah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. We will start with, so Kim,
Okay.
you'll be giving Caleb a compliment.
Alrighties.
Okay, so
Very
Caleb, you
hard
can
to
put
give
on
you
your
compliment.
headphones.
Where
Okay, I quit.
Wear it. Wear it.
It's too loud. Will your eardrums burst or not?
I cannot.
I cannot hear.
You are like a golden human retriever.
Is she complimenting me or insulting me?
Again.
Guess.
I'll give you one more chance.
Okay, one more chance.
You
You
are
like
Lancy. What? Loud.
you are
Like a
golden
Lululana. I don't know.
No, calm down.
Oh, you are a loud and lovable person.
Wow.
No.
What was it?
I said you are like a golden human retriever. Oh. It's true, no? It's
Give it
good.
energy.
It's
Thank you,
lovable,
thank you,
so
thank you.
actually kind of the right one.
Okay, my turn.
All right. You
You
are
You scared, right?
you are one of the most
That's so
stable
long.
people that I know of.
That's so long.
You are wonderful.
Yeah, you're one of
Okay, one more time.
You're one of the most stable people that I know and dependable.
That's so
That
hard.
is
That's so
a
long.
20-word sentence. I'm gonna guess. You are
So long. I can hear
the
this.
most wonderful person I know.
No, you
Wow,
are.
wonderful is accurate though.
You're not wrong though. You are one of the most stable,
Oh, stable,
and
oops.
dependable person I know.
Lol.
So long,
Lol, I heard the thing and I still got it wrong.
Oh,
I think whose ears need to be checked lah.
Okay, Josiah, you can give Kim a compliment.
Okay.
Are we starting?
Your skin
What?
Your skin
Your
is smooth
smooth.
like porcelain.
I know.
Whoa.
I know. I don't even need one more. Your skin is smooth like porcelain.
So good, right?
Wow.
My enunciation.
Wow.
Everybody.
He's
You're
really good.
welcome.
His
Enunciation or mouth?
his mouth
lips
open.
the
Yeah,
lips.
the lips.
Ah, correct.
Cause yours, you go and
Yeah, he masking it, bro.
you're like.
Yeah.
So the winner of this round
drum
is
roll.
Kim.
Kim is gonna win the overall podcast. Now, what is then the cheapest gift, like financially, money wise, is super cheap, but it made you like, oh, this is such a great gift. Oh, nothing.
What do you mean by cheap?
Ma-
Like
cheap
value
lah,
lah.
Yeah,
value-wise
value,
lah,
right?
yeah.
Cost.
I don't think I got that.
Really ah?
Or maybe I just don't recall. I'm not a gifts guy. So to me,
I'm not a gifts person. I don't give or receive either. So to me, it's like, oh, thanks.
yeah, I'm like, oh, nice.
Nice.
Sick. What about
No, I
you,
don't have
Caleb? You got not?
Oh,
Thinking, maybe I've not received it yet.
oh no, we're also yet.
Yet?
But not all of us so sad. Three of us are really like,
No.
I think gifts are like our last one.
I think I know, but I think I put a lot of effort when I buy gift for people.
I get very stressed, when I buy
Yeah,
gifts.
yeah.
I hate buying gifts for people.
I
I
hate
hate.
it.
Is it because you put too much thought into buying gifts?
No, I have such fear that I'll waste my money buying something that, because you want to get something good, right? So like, wow, this sounds so good. Then you put in a little bit more money. Then they don't like it.
Yeah.
Then they don't use it. I'm like, I spent so much money for what?
We all have fear of
Understand.
rejection lah.
Oh, no. Okay. So over on
really?
my end, right? Whenever I buy a gift for somebody, I'll be thinking, okay, what do they like? What would they get for themselves? What wouldn't they get for themselves but
Wow,
still
that's
appreciate?
extreme,
That's too much
man.
effort.
But then that's why, right? I can spend basically a whole afternoon in the shopping mall just to buy a gift for two people. Because I'll go back and forth from
That's-
one corner to another corner just to relook at the same gift over and over again and just puzzle it in my mind whether would they appreciate it or not.
Wow. Wow.
And that's why I don't like to buy gift for people.
That's so much.
don't
But
like.
but we are all not gifts. So if people give your gifts, you're like, oh, thanks. I mean, I appreciate it, but it's
Yeah.
not like a, wow, I feel so loved.
Like to me, the best gift one of the more memorable gifts I had was like when in high school, my friends chipped in, like 20 of them, they chipped in to get me like a pair of Nike shoes. So that was when I was like, oh, because I think, but it's
you
not,
really
it's not
wanted
really
it?
the value though. It's more of like so many people chip in their money to get it for me.
And
That
they're young
was-
also, not
so
Oh,
that
okay.
was-
Do you prefer when everybody chips in to get one big gift,
No.
or do you prefer everybody give you small gifts?
Small.
More gifts also. But it meant so much because
Quantity,
we were in high
man.
school. whoa.
Whoa!
No, but I
quantity
see
girl.
where you're coming from. But do you
Right.
guys drop hints to people?
I believe that everybody should have a Christmas wish list or like a
Yeah,
birthday wish list.
dude.
Please.
I always tell people, just give me a list. Don't make me remember anything. Then they, but this means it's intentional. You remember what I like. I'm like, I love you. But then, like, I don't remember.
It goes back to the I tell you to do ma.
Yeah.
So why is it now? It's intentional. No,
Yeah,
I tell you
now
what
not
to do.
fun
lor.
anymore
Not
lah,
fun
you buy
anymore,
me.
lor.
lame lah,
So
whatever.
I think it's just the toxicity of just guessing lah. Huh?
Yeah, I just don't want to guess. Why I guess for what? Just tell me what you like. Then you get what you like.
I think
on.
I agree, yeah.
I said this for a few Christmases and birthdays already. Every time they say, what should I get for you? Surprise me.
It is horrible.
Yeah, that's the
Then
worst.
I will
way.
never buy a gift for you.
Yeah,
I
I
will
won't
like,
buy.
okay, I give you ang pao. That's all.
Yeah.
Surprise me lah.
Surprise lah. Surprise.
Surprise.
But when does receiving gifts become concerning or a little bit over the top? Like whether it's too thoughtful. I would say that we are friends, but we are not friends who go out and hang out, right? So can you imagine if I got you guys presents? It's just a bit too like, okay, Kim, what's going on?
No, I think it's fine.
Really?
That one, but
No, no matter what the gift is.
Unless they demand a gift.
Oh.
That's why I cannot.
No. As in like, is there ever a, I think my question is there ever a time where if someone gives you a gift, there will be a line, like a boundary where if they cross this boundary, it's like, oh, why did they give me such an expensive gift, for example? Or how did they know that I like this thing, which only my close friends know? And they're not in your head, they're not close.
maybe they want to buy the best gift for you so they find out from your
Then why
friends
they
there.
For me, right, my boundary, for example, is if you buy me a gift above a certain amount,
Oh.
and I'll be
Jewelry.
like, oh,
What if they buy you jewelry? Like random friend.
I think
Random fan is too much lah.
it is too much.
I'll give it. Will you keep it?
Oh.
How will you? Okay, imagine if I gave you jewelry And then
Jewelry?
what is...
No, I confirm give back.
How would you give back? How whole scenario, how would you give back?
I would say like,
it's
Caleb,
a necklace.
why-
Necklace? This is
Yeah.
what I'll say. I'll open it in front of you. I'm like, why buy me necklace?
Yeah.
Then okay, let's role play, okay? You give me a gift, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Can I open it now? Yes, okay. I'm gonna open it. Oh my gosh! Why give me necklace for?
Because your birthstone lah.
My birthstone.
Yeah, your birth month stone.
Sorry lah, bro. I don't believe in birthstone. So, not like you take back. It's okay.
But not my birthstone.
Eh, but very weird. Wait, Nick, find it. It's gonna be weird lah. No, I don't want. Let's avoid miscomm. You take back. You go and refund. Give me the money. No, but I probably won't do that. But I would really genuinely go, I really appreciate it, but I think a necklace is too much. Or jewelry is just a bit too much.
Okay, that makes sense.
I would rather you take it back and refund it. Get me a simpler
So that
gift.
means certain gifts have certain, not to say physical value, but it's also intrinsic value.
Confirm
where it's
lah,
like,
I feel.
if I got you jewelry, you I find it that hard to pronounce jewelry, you would find it very personal.
I do. I think so.
Underwear also, guys. Don't buy your friends underwear.
Oh, forgot. I've never. Okay, so it's fine.
I also never like just putting it out there on
think
the
that's
list.
a-
Why am I okay with it? I feel weird on this count.
No, I
if
feel
you
like-
like people when they give you like underwear, it's okay, it's fine.
No, but I feel like certain things are very reserved for your special other. Significant other. Special other lah. Significant other. Because like jewelry, underwear,
What about bouquet of roses?
I was gonna say flowers. It depends. So if a guy gets me flowers, I'll be like, bro, why
Hold up.
Does Nick know you're gonna buy this for
Even
me?
if it's
Calm
not
your
roses,
Yeah. Because I'm not a flower person anyway. So the fact that they would think to buy me flowers is a bit like, but why? I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I feel like
For fun, lor.
a few items are
Yeah.
unless they pull together like a bunch of girls and guys, and then like they put the name, put money, then the girls go and get flowers.
they take flower, then Swarovski diamond.
Yeah,
She won't
wow.
like
Then I'm
it,
like, okay,
guys.
I take. Because it's a bunch of people. But if it's a guy, give me a specific few items. I feel it's
That's true.
a bit much, you know? No ah. For guys,
is.
no ah. You like underwear from random people.
Hey! Underwear is underwear, man.
Okay,
Not
man.
complaining.
No,
Not
I am
complaining.
complaining,
Not
please.
complaining. You get me underwear, you think I look good in underwear? Okay, perfect.
I don't. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay, so basically, gifting, don't overthink it. Intentionality, pay attention to your friends. I think is the most important, right?
Oh, yeah, but-
Especially for the people who don't like to give gifts, yeah?
But Jai, I think something to add. There's this thing called pebbling. Where it's like, so
There you
it's,
go.
pebbling is a term coined by observing penguins. Because penguins, right, when they are courting, right, they give pebbles to each other. So in the sense of gifting, right, it's like whenever you go out with somebody and like they were just at a convenience store and they're like, oh, I'll buy something for you.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
small items.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like intentionally a gift as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be the smallest, like, oh, I saw gum and I thought of
Yeah.
you, then I just got
But that's
you.
courting.
But
lah.
then I keep getting gifts. Then I don't. Then I feel like I need to give back also. No. That's why you keep pebbling me. Then I'm like,
pebble you back.
okay,
Pebble, sure. And then you just throw stone each
I
other.
feel
No,
so burdened
you
to
don't
buy
need the
this.
gum. You just give back the gum the next day.
I feel so burdened to buy the person back something else. No.
Ah. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that? Why is it transactional?
No, but if you keep
Yeah.
buying me something, I definitely will feel like.
No,
oh,
but
crap,
I
need
feel
to
like
buy.
that makes sense in courting though, because
Yeah,
for
okay,
the girl,
different,
I guess,
yes.
if a guy keeps saying, "Hey, I thought of you," or the girl even says, "Hey, I thought of you,"
Yeah.
we talked about this. Here's this small thing that we talked about. Then it's very nice. But I think between friends, maybe don't
A bit
pebble.
much, yeah, weh.
Don't be do the pebbling, okay?
No, but,
So
okay, I pebble.
you don't pebble with me.
Oh, sorry. No, because I pebble in the morning because coffee. Because for me, the easiest way
Eh,
to get the pebble is
I
to
want
give you
free
coffee.
coffee.
yeah. I know, but for me, it's like if I'm getting coffee and I thought of somebody, I'll also get you coffee as well.
Yala.
Yeah, but because for
we
me,
always
that
meet
is,
at night. Okay, I give you that.
yeah. Give you matcha, then you can sleep.
Cannot, don't. Okay, let's move on. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We talked a lot already. We got two more.
Ah.
Quality time now. Are you guys the deep talker type, the HT, sit down like, oh, how are you feeling kind of people? Or are you the shared space, shared silence kind of person?
Depends on which kind of friends I'm hanging out with. If it's someone if it's people,
Got
when
tears
you're-
on, got tears on.
yeah, I mean,
Just sweet
I
friendship.
feel like if I'm very close with you, I am comfortable to be in silence. We can play our phones a bit, we can talk, and then when the silence, we let the silence like sit. But if it's with someone not so close, I will feel obliged to like, hey, so.
But the silence one, is that still considered quality time to you?
Yes, unless we are legit like 2 hours on our phones not talking, then maybe not lah. But if there's nothing much that we need to talk about, then okay lah. I think it's still spending time with one another. I think to me, yeah, that's still quality time.
Oh, quality time.
Yes, kid.
Yeah, I think I am the kind of person that it's very hard. It's very hard to say either or.
Why?
Because I think I enjoy certain people's, like similarly certain people, I don't mind spending silence. It's not like I want to spend silence. It's just
you don't mind it.
I don't mind it. I'm comfortable enough not to have a conversation with you because we know each other to a certain extent. But there's also some people where sometimes I'm just very interested in that person. Then I'll just keep yapping. I'm like, we just can keep yapping and yapping and yapping.
Means the silence one, you're not interested in them,
More like when I have the conversation that goes on and on and on, right? It's usually conversations that just jumps from one topic to another topic to another topic to another topic. It's people that match your wavelength.
So you're the HDHD guy lah.
HDHD
Because
guy
if silence means you don't click already.
Correct.
No, silence we still click. Everybody.
I think he veers towards the HTHE kind, but it's not always. Same lah.
Yeah.
I like to talk to people.
I can tell.
But you don't talk to me also.
Huh?
Oh.
Are you my friend?
Well, guys, we're still working on it.
No,
Yeah.
No, but I mean, if you say that, I mean, when you guys come over for like board games and everything,
Yeah, we just
do
yap
talk.
lah.
Like
We do
we
yap
yap, right?
lah.
It's not like we sit there and like
Hi guys.
we don't do that. Like, and you know, so I feel like if I'm really wanting to invest in our friendship or like the relationship or whatever, I would prefer having conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, shared space, shared silence is great if I see you like every single
lot,
day.
yes.
Yeah. But especially if I don't see you often, I see you once a week. Things will happen in your week one lah, huh?
True lah, true.
You know, so I think conversation is really, really important. So how can couples or even friends define what counts as what?
Couples and friends.
I don't know what I did. I'm
sorry. You had
I
to point to
didn't
him
mean
lah,
it.
but like sure.
I didn't mean it. Okay, so how can couples and even friends define what counts as quality time so that no one feels ignored? Or maybe even have too much expectations being placed on them. Let's even say, sorry, I'm going to add on even more layers.
Wow, a lot more layers to think about.
Let's even say Christmas parties that you go for, whether it's an intimate gathering or even a bigger gathering. How can we make the people around us feel like, hey, I'm here to spend time with you?
I think
All of the
doing interactive stuff lor, like if let's say it's a Christmas party, for example, you try and maybe organize some games a bit, then have food. When people are eating, you try and talk around. You don't like, hey guys, let's go play PS5, but then all the guys will go play and then
They
That's
play
a good
FIFA.
point.
yeah, they don't play FIFA, then
That's a good
like,
point.
that is not good. Like they don't go and play your Mobile Legends at the side. Be intentional. Okay, be intentional to in the party lah. Try not to use your phone as much as possible. Try and be more be present with the people there.
But then people will argue with you like, hey, but then by playing the PS5, I'm also bonding with my bros, but like it's still time what?
Oh yeah, no.
What a fight it. Like what?
How? No, I'm not that kind. I also agree with you, but how? So what would you say to that?
Because, my personal take is that I think the example of PS5. PS5 is only limited to how many controllers you have. So it limits the amount of interaction you can have with everybody. So
Fair
I
point.
think that's where you're coming from, where it's like, if you are present at a party and there's a lot of people, I mean, it's not your responsibility to talk to everybody, but it'll be great if you could interact with everybody as a whole instead of, your smaller group and go off in your clique or your similar interest group.
If there's
I
like 4
agree.
people in the whole house, then you want to play all 4, you can play, then okay, you can play. But if there's like 10 people and like you want to play like a drinking game, but only 4 people drink, then the rest of them is gonna stand there and watch. Then that is not
You wanna be
using your
inclusive,
time.
you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah. You want everyone to engage with one another lah.
No, I agree. I completely agree. I feel like, especially at Christmas parties where generally you have a bit more people involved, or even with your partner one-on-one, it is very much the intentionality of the time that you're going to be spending with the person.
Yep.
Like, I feel like the use of technology nowadays is really good, like with games, with console games, with your phones. It's really, especially for, I guess, the girlfriends who like to take photos a lot, like, take the photo of the food lah, of us lah. You might think like, oh yeah, but I'm capturing memories. But the minute there's a screen in between the two of you or, around, it really does do something to the quality of the time that you're spending, right? So the intention and I guess having good intentions is one thing, but also being very aware and very present with the other person is also a very important thing.
correct.
I also actually think eye contact is a really important thing.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I feel like even if your phone is away, right? But when you're talking, you're just not looking at a person and you're like kind of looking away, you're talking. It doesn't feel like, for me at least, I don't feel like there's quality in the time that we're spending.
Yeah, I hate it.
For some reason.
It feels like you don't want to actually talk to me.
Yeah.
So
Like,
sorry.
it's like, can you imagine?
I'm so
talking-
sorry to you guys.
Why?
Okay, because I have wandering eyes. Like, I get easily distracted. So whenever I talk to somebody, right,
Wait,
there
look
have
at me
been
like
times,
so much.
right, where I talk to somebody, then my eyes just, I'm still listening. I'm really just actively listening, but my eyes just wander and just look at the surroundings. Then they're like, look back at me and talk to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm listening.
I've never felt that with you, like.
Actually, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Maybe nothing stimulating around us.
Yeah, correct. It's in a still environment.
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like in restaurants, right, people walk in, people walk out, people walk in, like servers, then afterwards people send things back. There's all this going on. So I'm like kind of overstimulated. So sometimes I
Right.
don't give eye contact, but I promise I'm listening. promise. Janji.
No, I think but people can tell. People
Yeah.
can tell when you're genuinely like listening, even if your eyes are wandering, or if you're just kind of just not, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're not with your phone, but you're just not with the person also. Presence.
Alright.
Let's then talk about too much time.
Oh.
Do you think that if you spend too much time together, it still can be quality?
No, I don't think so.
You don't know?
I think,
No?
okay, I don't know about couples, but I'm talking about friends. I would say friends, right, need a break from one another. Like,
Interesting.
especially those, I mean, like every day, especially those group setting kind where there's like 6 people, like 8 people, and you meet every day, right? I feel it's not very healthy.
Interesting.
Especially when it's, sometimes, because not every day everyone can meet, so then that's when some people get left out. There are different schedules aligned, then that's where there is that misalignment in terms of schedule, and then that is where there might be friction and people feel like they're more left out.
No,
and
but
then
that's a
yada,
very
yada,
social-
yada.
That's
No, but
politics.
that's very
like social
social
politics-ish.
already.
Yeah.
No,
But
but I'm
because
talking
because of how frequent they spend time with one another, ma.
But then you would say the people who actually meet frequently, who can make the time to meet, is quality lah, and they build that bond, right?
Yeah.
So means I'm saying those people who have the time, not saying the people who feel left out.
The quality doesn't change.
Yeah.
Just the quantity changes to you or to the other people around.
You just made it more confusing. Bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, can you answer first?
I think it doesn't. I think my reference point is colleagues that became friends. You still see each other every day.
Oh, it sounds like
and
a
you're okay
nightmare.
with it. Oh, maybe quality time is just not your love language. Why is it not? But
Mm.
We need a break.
No, but I get
you
him.
break on the weekends, ah?
No, but I get that though. Because
Okay.
taking just Nick and I as an example, his office is really near my place.
Mm-hmm.
And so during lunch, he would come over and we would have lunch together almost every day. And not to say that I don't enjoy time with him. I truly enjoy a lot of time with him. But I feel like the time where we have really great quality time is when we say, hey, this Saturday, let's go to a mall, let's go and do something, and let's like go on a date. But the everyday lunch thing is really just, life updates, like, oh, how's work? How's this? 2 hours. You might think that, oh, so much time together, so quality. But I actually feel like if we didn't have that one intentional date once a week or once every 2 weeks, that reduces, not reduces, but it changes the flavor of our relationship, I guess. The quality
I
of
think
it.
you could say the lunches are like holding space for each other.
Yeah.
And then the dates are very intentional.
Intentional,
in
you
terms of
get- yeah.
you are my sole point of concentration.
Correct. Because
Yeah.
maybe because like in the middle of the day also, I just came out of a very long meeting and I'm drained. And not that I don't pay attention to him, but it's like your mind is just racing with, okay, after lunch,
What I
need to
should
go
do
and
next. Yeah.
And so while I want to be 100% present, you're still human, right? You're still going to be pulled apart by a lot of different things. Your pie chart is going to be like used up by certain things also. So I feel like I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But I want to say also that if we did not have these daily lunches, it would actually reduce our, like how our relationship looks like as well. If that makes sense. It adds quality, but okay, maybe the
It
best
adds
way-
flavour, but
it's
not-
like, it's diluted.
Oh.
It's diluted. Like if right now we've got really great quality time together, but because we've every day small, it's a bit diluted. Then when I go on that one big date with him, we add like concentrated MSG broth.
Quality increases, quantity decreases. But when quantity increases, quality decreases.
Yeah, whatever that is. That sounds
correct.
like very big math.
But to me, like my friend groups are we intentionally try and meet like once a month. Like maybe once a month we meet can already. Because we like my friend groups are mainly from Frisbee, so I see them like every week.
Weekend.
So those are
Weekend, right?
Yeah, so those you don't really hang out. You're doing something. You are not really like spending time. Kind of you are sort of working. So I think having that separate time, like you mentioned, yours is a special quality date. I think even for friends, that's very applicable. Like when you have that one, you come out of whatever you do, your common interests, and you actually just spend time to get to know one another. Then that enhances
Okay, so
your
that's
friendship.
exactly what I'm trying to say in a nicer, shorter, simpler way.
TLDR.
So then let's move into physical touch. Do you think people mistake or do you think people confuse proximity with intimacy?
Very often. I think the line gets blurred very easily. That's from somebody that has personal touch. Physical touch, not personal touch. Physical touch on the top of my list. Generally, it's very easy to give off the wrong message when it comes to physical touch, especially if I like to give physical touch. So, for example, I have like sometimes, I think it could be cultural difference or maybe just perspective. So sometimes I like to hug friends. Then sometimes I hear comments like, hey, why you hug? You guys very close, man? Then I'm like, it's just a hug.
So you don't think that hug represents us being close or intimacy on an emotional level?
It's not that deep. It's not that deep sometimes. Sometimes it's just not that deep. Yeah, but I think personally, it's more of physical touch is a way for me to show you my support in a physical manner. So for example, if you're having a very bad time, I find myself doing this. I would like to pat people on the back.
But what if people don't like it?
Yeah.
What if this person doesn't receive it?
It's very easy. For me, it's quite easy to tell if somebody doesn't like it. If they generally don't like to go in for a hug, they just leave it at a handshake.
People got handshake nowadays. Okay.
Yeah, people still do it. You know the
bro thing.
Yeah, the bro thing. Sorry. But yeah, so it's like it's quite easy to tell when somebody is not comfortable with physical touch. Like how Joe is not comfortable with physical touch, right, Joe?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Depends on the person.
Depending, like
when they hold your face, not okay.
It's gonna come out all the time.
Yeah, correct.
I hope you don't regret telling that story.
I think physical touch in general depends on the person. Like if you know the person is a very touchy person to their friends, then I wouldn't mistake it for like them trying to
But would you go in for the physical?
I would if I know they always
You jump right in
they always
physical.
come and hug. Then I would I mean I don't say like I love that's not my act of loving you. It's just like okay, because you're doing it, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting. I feel like I mentioned just now, right? I used to be a very physical touch person, but I feel like my values kind of shifted a little bit as I grew older. One in how I see my relationships. I feel like last time I'll be like, yeah, like you, just a hug lah.
Yeah, just a hug, not that deep. It's really not that deep.
Or like if I do this to someone, I'm like, yeah. But I feel like I realized that I was putting myself in a lot of situations where people misunderstand me, especially because I'm so outspoken and so bubbly. So that, compared with that, everyone's like, hey, why she like you? All the time. I always get questions like, hey, you like the person? Why you going to touch them? Why you going to hug them? Why you going to like, because I'm so friendly, right? And so I realized that I don't like that. I got very tired of people just mistaking my actions. So I kind of slowly, unconsciously also just started shifting away from it. But that's not to say like with Nick, physical touch is definitely one of our love languages. Like if we go out, right, if he doesn't hold my hand, I'll be like, hello?
Why? You don't love me? You don't love me?
Empty hands. No, really. And like even if it's like a putting his hand behind my back just to guide me, don't need to hold hand, maybe no space. It's still like there's some connection, you know? And also I think how it has, for me, it has shifted even more is I've come to honor our relationship a lot more, where I even more don't want him to mistake any of my actions, especially when it comes to like other guys, right? Because physical touch as a love language isn't just like to one gender. It's physical touch means everyone lah, right? It's not genderless. So for me, that's how it has kind of shifted lah. I would say with my girlfriends, the closer ones, definitely, in a hug and then like just hold their like you lie on the thing and hold. It's a kind of typical girl thing, right?
Like Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo
Oh my gosh,
holding hands.
that's too much. That's too much.
But then
I
physical-
find that really like, why you keep holding my hand?
Hey, maybe physical touch.
For them lah.
Yeah lah.
So maybe so see, I feel like I've gotten so used to not being a physical touch person that even stuff like that is like, oh, it's too much. Stop it. Stop
Why?
it.
Why?
Stop. Like, you know, some girls that like hold hang on to you, they keep on staying there. And I'm like, at first okay with it. And after a while, you're like,
Can you stop?
I'm just like, okay.
No, but it's just like, because I do it to everybody lah. That's why.
Yeah. Correct.
Because it's even out. It's even across the board. So it's not really special. Then, for me, that's for me.
Fair enough. But I think it's more of the like,
But people talk lah.
People
I think
talk.
for you, it's people talk.
people talk and it's, yeah.
I think it's different from a guy and a girl. I think when girls do it, then a lot of people are like, oh, you like that guy, that's why you purposely hug
No, but
him.
if a guy is touchy to a girl, it's also weird.
Okay. So I think in terms of physical touch, then it feels safe when it's mutual, it's respectful. Do you ask people, like, or do you just go off vibes?
It depends on how they. You know, when people like the hand come out, right? Then you have to identify whether they're going in for a handshake or they're going in for a hug.
I saw the reel.
Yeah, really. Sometimes it's like a really mismatch. Then I'm like, sometimes they go in, right? And I'm like, okay, gonna shake hand. Then like going for a hug. Then I'm like, oh, sorry. Then I go hug.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then it's okay for you because you're tall. So it's very easy for you to shift.
Yeah, not too bad lah. Because I think if you're short, right, then it's like when you hug, then it's on the waist. Then you'll be like, oh, wait a minute.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I think let's just wrap it up, okay? Because I think it's been some time now. What's the real point of today's episode? At the end of the day, love languages are not magic, especially in all situations that you're in now, okay?
Correct,
it is a conversation starter. It just helps us to relate better to people, understand what their love languages are. So before we wrap, I want to ask both of you two things. What is one love language mistake people should stop doing immediately?
Oh. I wouldn't say a mistake, but I think something you should definitely take note of is understanding like your partner's or your close friends' love language. Maybe a lot of people assume that I like gifts, means you will like gifts. So I assume that I'm just going to give you gifts as my symbol of loving you. But you have to understand that everyone is different. And like we mentioned, like when you grow older, people's love language might change also. So that's you need to understand different people's how they express love, how they receive love. It's very different. Yeah, if you assume and then you give the wrong thing, then maybe that's where people have conflict or why you don't love me, but actually you just don't understand it well.
Communication.
Yeah.
It's true.
I think one thing is to remember that I think similarly, everybody has different ways they feel appreciated in. I think sometimes also we forget our parents. Our parents also got their own love language, We forget about that. And I think generally everybody wants to be appreciated. And if you like to be appreciated in a certain way, communicate that. I think that will clean up a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of mixed signals, all the mess. You align it lah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, for me, it's to not take love languages as a rule book.
Correct.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is just like, oh, I have to do it this way.
Yeah.
But I think to just remember that love languages are like a
guide.
a guide, a
So how
clues,
do you
using them as
visualize
a
it?
clues to understand people better. I think that's super important to think about. Okay, so then what is one small shift, one change people can make today to love and be loved a little bit more clearly?
You sit down and do the 5 love language test.
Okay.
And then you sit down, physically do it each other. Then like, oh my god, I got this. Easier lor.
It's not a plug,
Yeah, not
You
a
can go
plug,
and
but
find
like
whatever you have
it's very practical. Just do it. It's like what? 5 minutes?
Okay. Okay.
What about you, Kim? I got no tips, man.
I think for me, one small shift people can do or change or action on today to love others is to be intentional. And to be loved a bit more clearly is to communicate. I think a lot of times people expect people to know, especially when you get comfortable with other people. So don't expect. We are still humans. No one can read your mind. So being intentional, paying attention to friends, family, loved ones, but also communicating when things are not not saying not going your way, because that sounds very petty, but when you don't feel love lah, I think that's sometimes we feel like that and we go, nah, why lah? It's okay. Tomorrow maybe they'll know tomorrow. But what can change overnight? I don't know.
When they buy you the fishing on your toilet bowl,
Yeah,
one day they will do it. They'll give a huga.
I want a huga, please. I like white tea scents. Thank you.
Plug the brand.
But huga sponsor us.
Okay, you?
Huh? Oh, I still need to give a
You
tip.
don't have a, okay.
No, I wasn't thinking.
All right.
That's
So
one way.
I guess the final takeaway from all of us is love languages don't replace communication. They guide it. The best love is consistent, it's intentional, and it's human. It's not perfect. So communicate and
Betul.
talk to people around. Okay?
Betul.
So whether you're a touch me, text me, feed me, hug me, buy me snacks kind of person, what matters most is showing up in ways that are relatable and sustainable and real. Okay? So don't like make it a chore. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Do something else, okay? So yeah, go and talk to someone that you love today. Go and communicate how you want to be loved and find out how they would love to be loved too. Okay, so that's where love actually grows, not on a podcast like this. We grow in our love for each other, but you need to go and grow with your love with other people also. Okay? Very good. Thank you for being here on Christmas Eve. We really hope that you have a wonderful celebration with all your friends, family, loved ones, whoever, uncle, auntie, everyone. Have a wonderful, blessed Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And happy
Happy holidays. Yay.
See us
Bye-bye.
next week.
See you next week. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Bye.